is the greatest irresponsibility by any political leader, anywhere.
Very soil meant to feed the nation. Over the past several years, recurring attacks, often attributed to armed headers, have left thousands dead, many more injured, and entire communities displaced. And my thought around these displacement and this crisis is that we only see them as statistics. And that's the sad part for me. You see, each number is a name. So when you say 200 people died, you're talking about 200 human beings. Each name has a story behind it, how they died violently. Each story, a human life violently interrupted and cancelled. And so, see, reports indicate that over 10,000 people have been killed in Benue and surrounding states in the last decade due to these header-farmer imbroglio, militia attacks, and retaliatory violence. You've had more than 1.5 million people displaced in the Middle Belt region, many of them living in entirely displaced persons camps under dire conditions. I mean, that is not a home. There are millions of children out of schools. These attacks often target rural communities, and we saw gruesome videos of children being killed. Many of them will not be able to get back to school. They may never be able to get back to school. Children in these areas are pulled out of school, and some, as I said, never to return. There is the fear of food insecurity, because Benue, once a major food-producing region, has seen a sharp decline in agricultural productivity, and that's contributing to rising food prices and hunger nationwide. And I said that you and I are going to feel it. It's going to touch us. Because when you begin to save money up to buy 3 tubers of yams because you want to eat yam, when you need to pull money together and save.
To pull.
Yes.
I like the word.
Yes, before you can buy yam. Now, behind the headlines are grieving mothers, and I said to you earlier, you know, the three of us on the set this morning were tearing. Only you could not see that. Orphan children, young girls subjected to sexual violence in IDPs, and I want you to imagine that. Farmers who can no longer go to their farms because they are afraid of attacks. The trauma is generational. The scars are visible, and they are there. And so this morning we are saying that, look, what is the way forward here? What are we going to do? You see, people blame Aliyah. He's the chief security officer of the state. Well, no, what do you want? What can he do as a governor?
What are the powers that he has as a governor?
What can he do as a governor? You know,
because I know that one of his responsibilities, core responsibilities, will be to protect the people of Benue State.
Yes.
If he does not have the resources, why would that responsibility be given to that office? If he cannot command the armed forces? Because I asked you in the morning, this killing was happening. It didn't happen in a flash. I do not think it happened in a flash. It went on for a while. Is it that there were no military bases in that part of the state? What exactly is going on?
So, these much talked about police for the state.
Policing.
So the state policing. What has happened to it?
Right.
Where are we on the agitation?
It looks like it's been buried under the carpet of politicking.
So where are we on the agitation of state policing in Nigeria? Where are we on it? We hear people talk about it almost every day. Politicians have been talking about it.
Yes.
But where is the action? Why? So that's one part. What is the action about state policing? I was listening to Rajiv Fashola when he was screened for ministerial appointment, and he said people talk about state policing, and we say the governors will abuse their powers as governors when they are given the power to run the state police. And he said we're comparing governors abusing their powers as against losing human beings. You know, losing farmlands, people dying, children out of school. And we're comparing one governor misusing his power to that loss. And he said he couldn't understand how those two things could be compared. That's another thing. Another fact for me is the idea around justice and accountability. When are we going to see perpetrators of these heinous acts being prosecuted, being identified and prosecuted, regardless of their background or affiliation? Just when?
Just when? This is not the first killing that is happening in Nigeria this year. It is not the first. And I'm really afraid that unfortunately it won't be the last.
No.
Sure, let me take you back to April 16 in Bassa, local government area, at Tafi Ghana Junction in Zanwa Ward. April 16. In a statement issued by the Commissioner for Information, Joyce Ramnap, the government said it is investigating the matter. So apparently 30 cows were allegedly poisoned after eating garden egg from a particular farm in Bassa local government area. And after that incident, a committee was set up to investigate the matter. We're setting up committees for cows. And yet, people are dying and we do not see such committees being set up. And I'm wondering, what is the true value of a Nigerian, let's not say human life, because in other climes, it is not like this. I mean, some of the comments on Facebook were saying that even the Israel-Iran brouhaha that is going on, we're not hearing, they're firing missiles, they're firing drones. We're not hearing that one person has died or 10 people have died. But very conveniently, we're reporting that 200 people were gruesomely murdered in their homes.
So please, if you are listening to us, if you are able to do this, please go to our Facebook fan page. You are doing a great job there, and you can see a lot of pictures and some short videos, and that exemplifies these people being killed, mass burial, people put in boxes, unidentified boxes, and buried. They say the primary function of a government is to provide the welfare and protection of the people. But is government doing the best here? Are they doing the best?
Why does it seem like the government
here?
is powerless against these people?
So you can go to our Facebook fan page and see the human loss there. It will amaze you to just see them. You need to go see those pictures. If you go to our Facebook fan page
These
right now,
are coffin-laden trucks.
Yes. So you see a whole truck being packed full of coffins. They're not coffins for dogs
or chickens
or for animals. They're coffins for Nigerians. So we're asking you this morning, what is the way forward here? What are we going to do about this? Are we just going to fold our arms and watch until we're all wiped out? Or our people are wiped out from this region? You need to go there and see how people are killed almost every time. And they're protesting, they're complaining and speaking and talking about it.
When we're talking about, I was having this conversation, the security conversation, because there was a report one time, the president was talking about how security has gotten better.
The people who are supposed to speak, the people who are supposed to do something, they are silent. Now we want answers. We want to know what is going on. The government has a duty to protect life and properties. If President Tinubu is overwhelmed by this insecurity in North Central, in Benue, in Plateau, in Taraba, he should step aside. He should resign. They should stop playing politics with human life. President Tinubu understands what democracy means. We need to stay alive. We want to just live. Right now, we are pleading for our lives. Look at what is happening. Look at the humanitarian situation in the state. Look at how it's affecting economy. Yesterday, I saw people being maltreated, women and children crying by the roadside because they've had to flee from their communities. A woman woke up in this community. Her children, 5 children and mother were lynched.
Yesterday, over 200 people were killed in their sleep.
Getting better. I mean, they're no longer kidnapping on Lagos Ibadan because it's close to me. You know, I'm not hearing robbery in my neighborhood. So definitely the security has gotten better. But look at the reports coming from this part of the country. It is not outside of Nigeria. It is right inside Nigeria.
So, what do you say about this? It's important. What's the way out? How can we solve this problem? And why are we not finding a headway with the state police thing? Why? Exactly.
I mean,
why?
we have seen it. It's working for Southwest. Atiku is working for Southwest. I always say that whenever I'm traveling Lagos Ibadan and I see their van, I'm more at peace. I'm more at peace. It's working, obviously. We don't hear these kind of things in the Southwest. Why can it not be replicated in other regions?
So you can go to our Facebook fan page and listen and watch. And let's hear your thoughts. 0706 949 3000. Are you there? Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, calling from my level.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. As regard to what is happening, the only way out is not from the citizens. The way out is from the government. There is no any other thing the citizens can do. If they see with a simple cutlass, you want to go to your farm, they will be asking you questions. And they are not protecting us. Do they want everybody to start buying weapons and keep in his house for self-defense? Or what are they trying to do? We don't even understand. Because all these countries has become unbearable to all the citizens. Now look at what has happened. And later they will come out and be saying, it's farmers' headers slash. If it is farmers' headers slash, won't it take place in the farm? I'm in my house, somebody come and attack me, and you are saying it's a clash between farmer and header. That has nothing to do with that. Please, let's tell the truth to Nigerians and let the government do something about it. Very, very urgent. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I mean, you made a valid point. How can I be in my house and then you come killing people in their homes?
And you say it is a farmer header slash. Makes absolutely no sense.
How? Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good
Hello?
morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. So the issue is.
What's your name, sir? What's your name, sir?
My name is Steven.
All right. Welcome.
So the issue is Amotekun is working here because there is the leaders in the Southwest, they don't have agenda in the insecurity in the Southwest. But this morning I listened to a clip from an intelligent army officer. The leaders in the northern part of Nigeria have agenda in whatever that is happening there. And that is why this thing will not go down. He was saying, the man was saying, he said, the people that are sponsoring these Boko Haram people, they are in the government there. And they don't want peace to reign. And if they don't want peace to reign, they will make sure that peace does not reign. But here in the Southwest, the leaders are not interested. So they just want to control, they want to control the town. They want to make sure that everywhere is peaceful, insecurity is no more, you understand? But when you talk of them over there, sir, I'm saying it, that their leaders knows about it.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Thank you very much. Let me just take this final one and then we'll go for the break. Hello, good morning.
Hello, and Atiku. Now, so you are asking the way out. The way out, let you guys generate moral courage to handle this case. Let me give you an instance. There was a time in this country when road accident was very rampant. Somebody, a white man, told us that the leaders are using drugs. So, hello?
You're not very loud enough. Can you speak louder, sir?
All right. Now, question is, are we sure the leaders are not pumping? Maybe they are using it so that they will set some of darkness, set sufficient blood so that they can come back again. I don't know. Well, anyway, that is best to them. God knows and sees everybody. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. S.B. Abodori. We are due for a break. Sorry, please. We'll go for this break. When we return, we'll take your comments and also take some of your calls. Please stay with us.
This taste na banger. This taste na creamy rich. This taste na.
Because right now we are standing on the of our mothers, our fathers, our brothers and sisters. We have become IDPs in our own very country. These killings have persisted for years. A lot of talks have gone on. Only last year, 500,182 people were displaced. We have 21 IDP cars in Benue. These killings won't stop. Up until this moment, nothing is being done. Why? What is more crazy is the deafening silence from our leaders, the duty bearers, the people who are supposed to speak, the people who are supposed to do something. They are silent. Now we want answers. We want to know what is going on. The government has a duty to protect life and properties. If President Tinubu is overwhelmed by this insecurity in North Central, in Benue, in Plateau, in Taraba, he should step aside. He should resign. They should stop playing politics with human lives. President Tinubu understands what democracy means. We need to stay alive. We want to just live. Right now, we are pleading for our lives. Look at what is happening. Look at the humanitarian situation in the state. Look at how it's affecting economy. Yesterday, I saw people being macheted, women and children crying by the roadside because they've had to flee from their communities. A woman woke up in this community. Her children, 5 children and mother were lynched.
Yesterday, over 200 people were killed in their sleep. What kind of a thing is this? And Mr. President is quiet. The governor is quiet. These people are not asking for political alphabet. They are just killing people in their sleep. We are farmers. We are an agrarian state. What are we going to do with the people that are just roaming the streets? Please, we are calling on Mr. President to speak to us. No condolence message, nothing. Is Tinubu a mother at all? She should talk to us. What is happening? He cannot depend on people that are trying to be politically correct. He reads the news, he sees the news, he watch Arise, he watch channels. Please, we are sending a strong message. We are going to stay here till Mr. President will speak to us. That is what we are going to say. Am I speaking the minds of Benue people? That is what we are doing here.
I am protesting because right now we are standing on the of our mothers, our fathers, our brothers and sisters. We have become...
Come and hear the news in town. From the kitchen to my heart, every single body's a thrill. With every bowl I share, I find more reasons.
There are more reasons to love Golden Penny pasta, enriched with protein and fiber for you and your loved ones. Golden Penny pasta, great taste, good nutrition.
Got a heart full of feelings and nowhere to pour them? Or maybe you just want to unwind with stories that stir your soul.
Then step into the mood at the Monday Night Cafe, where love is on the menu and nothing is off the table.
From late night confessions to love letters, heartbreaks to happy endings.
And of course, your favorite slow jams to wrap it all together.
This is Monday Night Cafe with Amanda and Tumi. Every Monday from 10:30 p.m. till 1:30 a.m.
on Splash 105.5 FM. Come for the